So Kelsey got me this blackstone for my birthday, and in this house we don't buy anything new, so she got a pretty good deal on it, because obviously somebody didn't really do a good job taking care of it, but that's not a very big task to deal with at all. I've got a sanding head on the grinder, and that was only about 5 minutes of work right there, just cleaning up all the rust and everything off of cast iron, and it cleans up pretty good. When I'm done with this, I'll get a new seasoning on it. It won't take much at all, so you don't need to go out and buy yourself a new $500 black. So got all the old seasoning off, all the rust and everything with the grinder. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. So now I'm just gonna rinse it down with some nice soapy water. That'll make sure I got all of the little pieces of sandpaper and kind of metal flakes that came off, any residual grease, and then we'll have a nice clean base to start with for reseasoning. All right, so now I've got the griddle back on the grill. I got everything about medium heat here. Grill's hot, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to season it with some homemade beef tallow. Beef tallow has a really high burn point, so this is great for seasoning your cast iron with. Just going to make sure we get it all over everything. And after I've gotten a nice coat of oil on everything, we'll just turn the heat up, let it cook, and then also you don't want to do too thick of a layer at one time, because that's how you get the kind of chunky, like you can still see it's kind of left over in the corners. So you just want thin coats. So I just took a paper towel, soaked up any of the puddles, and then that way you can also kind of rub it on the sides and get it evenly spread everywhere. So we're gonna let this one layer cook. Once it's totally dry and done burning off, then I'll come back and do a second and maybe a third coat, depending. So the first coat's just about done. It took a while because my tank ran out and it wasn't getting hot enough when the tank was low. I didn't realize it until I actually ran out of gas. So I swapped the tank, and this only took about 20 or 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a second coat, and then that should be good, I think. I mean, this thing's already good enough to cook on, so second coat will just cover up the rest of it, make it a little extra anti-stick.